File 8. Listening 1.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's short talk in our series Important Historical Figures. Today I'm going to talk about Winston Churchill, one of the most important figures in British history in the last century. Now, Winston Churchill had many roles in life. You probably know him as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom during World War II. And at various times in his life he was also an author, a soldier and a journalist. What many people don't know, however, is that he was also a talented painter. Churchill was born on the 30th of November 1874, near Woodstock in Oxfordshire. In keeping with the tradition at that time, he spent much of his childhood at boarding school. He was rarely visited there by his mother, despite his weekly letters home begging her to either come or let his father allow him to go home. He had a close relationship with his mother, but a distant one with his father, who was a politician, even though Winston followed his career closely. When he finished school, he enrolled in the Royal Military College in Sandhurst and graduated 2 years later. As the son of a prominent politician, it's perhaps unsurprising that Churchill soon became involved in politics himself. He started speaking with several friends at a number of political meetings in the 1890s, and it was noticeable in the first years of his career that he frequently used terms that his father had used. It seemed as if he was determined to continue his father's political battles from 15 years earlier. Over the next 30 years, Churchill held several different positions before becoming Prime Minister of the UK in 1940. The country was less than a year into World War II at that time. He made several speeches during the war period which are remembered to this day for the inspiration they gave to the people of this nation during a very difficult time. He also maintained very good relations with the American president, Franklin D. Roosevelt. Churchill married Clementine Hozier in 1908. They went on to have 5 children: Diana, Randolph, Sarah, Marigold and Mary, who has written a book on her parents. Churchill's son, Randolph, and grandson, Winston, both followed him into politics. Churchill himself retired from politics in 1964. In early 1965, he became seriously ill and passed away on the 24th of January, 70 years to the day of his father's death. He is buried at his request near Woodstock, the place where he was born.